can't see it, they ain't finna guap. I can't see it, they ain't finna guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. Beat me, I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, need me, she won't please me. Like me, they like mine, like me, they like mine, like me, they like mine, like me, they like mine.
Welcome, everyone. We're in Milwaukee, the home of the Bucks, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The New York Knicks come into this one following a loss, guys, to the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Okoro. Shoots from the block. And no good, trying to use the glass. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
And here is Ball. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's Ball with the 3. The shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Williamson left side. Launches it. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Top of the key Ball. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Harden, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here's Washington. Pass to Claxton. And here is Okoro. In the corner, it's Hield. Fires the 3. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bucks. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, David. They're going to go up against some great shooters, no doubt about it.
I like that they've zeroed in on a specific problem they want to solve. Curious to see their game plan early on.
Well, lots of energy and lots of effort and lots of great reads. That's how you stay connected to the shooter.
Three-pointer heel. New York, no good that time either. Inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Washington. Now here's Williamson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Milwaukee in the lead. Ball with it. Harden with it. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the shot is long. Here's Hield. Pass to Washington. Back to Hield. A three ball. He can't hit that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Now Ball. Oh, Ayton in position. Got a piece of it. Hield outside. Over to the left wing. Williamson in the post. And the rejection by Ayton. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And wow, his ability to score gets so much attention. Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Got a piece of it. Washington with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Okoro. Off with the layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Give it up for your forward
Milwaukee leading by 4. And here's Harden. No points in the game yet for him. Johnson, wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Wall. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Clock at 4. Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Now, Hero. New York, no good that time either. Now, here's Ball. Outside Edwards. Here's Harden on the wing. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. Target number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Hero. Anthony Edwards making his last shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside. And it's Green with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the middle. And stolen by Giddey. And the shot goes down. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
All taking his time here. Outside Hero. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Giddey with it. Pass to Hardaway. Takes a 3. First shot, first best. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Now here's Giddey. Right wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Left side Wall. Trying to get something. Oh!
Way.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space. And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Knicks trail by 16. .114 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hero. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Giddey. The Bucks working the ball around. Corner shot. That one wide left.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Outside Hero. Hero on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Giddey. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bucks it. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
I love these plays when Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
Williamson left side. No good with the elbow jumper. Milwaukee leading by 16. The drive-by Ball. And the wide-open shot from Green. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 5 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Williamson. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there. And, Bray, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line.
Second personal foul.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now Hardaway to the left wing. Here's Kispert. And the layup falls. And the Bucks lead by 20.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
It's Bol, top of the key. Back to Washington. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Okoro. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Okoro's got his first bucket in this one.
And Okoro does a good job on the bounce that time. That's a nice move.
Outside ball. Outside Green. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
In the corner, Ball with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Green. Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Washington. And it's Ball in the corner. And Ball slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Morris. Back to Hardaway. Over Okoro. No good off the back of the rim. Knicks trail by 18. Now, here's Washington. He takes it in. Here's Claxton. 2 points. That one goes. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Both teams making some changes here. And so it's Milwaukee with it. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. Here's Harden. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Wall up top. And a wide open look for Hero. Offline with his three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Down low. Wall with the steal. Here's Williamson. The rebound by the Bucks. And here's Harden. From deep three-point range, Wiseman with the rebound. Knicks trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They double him with Ayton. From deep, Wall. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Now, here is Harden. Edwards with the screen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Ayton. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Wall. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Pass to Terry. Outside Edwards. to end the drought. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Back to Wall. Over in the corner, Hero. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
In the corner, Harden. There's the pick. Shakes him. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 6. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
Williamson left side. Clock is at 3. From deep, Wall.
And Giddey defensively does a good job moving his feet. Great instincts on that side of the ball.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And Hero drops them both. Bucks leading by 20. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. In the corner, Hardaway with it. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Bull. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here is Harden. Here's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Harden's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Bucks.
So lethal from beyond the perimeter. Harden is smart at recognizing when he should shoot from there.
Here's Bull. Pass to Okoro. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Bucks. 22 is their biggest lead. Pass to Harden. Outside Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards with the stop.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Okoro wide open. He fires. Off target with his three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's stolen by Milton. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Milton with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. And stolen by Ayton.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Okoro. Inside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here is Edwards. He's got 10. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Here's Bull. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks leading by 23. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Harden on the wing. And Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Pass to Wiseman. They could use a bucket. Sinks the three-pointer. Wiseman's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Both teams deciding to change it up. On offense, here are the Bucks. Now Giddey. He's got 6. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Hero. Hardaway, no good. A difficult situation for New York. Healed outside. Pass to Claxton. Over Giddey. Claxton, no good.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And here is Giddey. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, the defense getting up close. I feel like Giddey was just setting the guy up.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Here's Claxton. And that one's good. Williamson's got 8.
Well, the closer that Zion is going to get, the more effective he's going to become.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 8. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 6.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him. Back
to Hero. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Kispert. Here's Hardaway. Gets to the corner and buries it. Hardaway has got his third basket of the night right there.
Hardaway out there to score and trying to be more consistent with ways to do so.
Outside, Hero. Back to Wall. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Giddey with it. With the crossover. It's deflected. Left side, Hero. Here's Claxton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 8. It's tipped. Here's Wall. Right side, Hero. From downtown. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Hero's got 7 points.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's Hardaway. After Tyler Hero's bucket. Pass to Giddey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen. That time drawing a foul.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now Williamson. Green with the block. Now Giddey. 10 points for him. Pass to Morris. The tray. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Here's Washington, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. The Knicks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do. .153 left in the third.
And here's Harden. He's got 7. Ayton the screen. And Wiseman sends it back.
I feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
That's tipped. Fast break, Milwaukee. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Now Harden, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield, no good from outside.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, here's Washington. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hield. New York, no good that time either. Now, here is Harden. Johnson with it. Out to Edwards. This one for 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been active.
42.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Washington with it. Johnson with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Ball. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Morris outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Wiseman with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Bull. It's stolen by Morris. Now Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Bull. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a couple years ago, the NBA played with the 72-game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
Outside Ball. Johnson for 3. Hands it from downtown.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Hield can't hit.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Pass to Hield. And they get it. That shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Harden outside. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
New York calls timeout. Several teams changing it up here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Wall. Good work defensively by Morris.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Back to Harden. Morris a screen. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Next ball.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Pass to Williamson. Now Reddish. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Reddish has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And here's Harden. Hardaway with it. He's covered by Hero. Misses the three.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And he drives in. Rebounded by Hardaway. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
New York with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Hardaway. Giddey with it. Morris a screen. On the wing, Morris. To the paint. Here's Giddey. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Here's Kispert. On the wing, Giddey. Out to Morris. Back to Giddey. Got a hand on it.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
That one goes. Counted.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Now Giddey. Pass to Hardaway. Morris inside to stop the drought. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Over in the corner, Hero. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
And here is Kispert. Giddey. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Out to the right wing. Here's Williamson. Oh,
man. Williamson. And here we go. This is great stuff as Zion looks like he's about to take over the game.
Now here's Giddey. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
Personal foul. Third team foul. And Milwaukee has possession. At the elbow, Green. And Green slams it in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Defensive foul. Pass to Hero. Williamson. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giddey with it. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
New York calls timeout.
Giddey. 2 shots. Timeout 10. You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your forward crew.
That one is off. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Pass to Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Knicks miss again. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Here's Wieskamp. Outside Edwards. The Bucks working the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
.135 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Good on the triple. Mamu Kelishvili has got his first 3 points of the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Anthony Edwards.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Edwards. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edwards. Here's Green. Kicks it out to Johnson. Second chance shot. Reddish grabs the rebound. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting for New York.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win.
He gonna see the wrath of the... I'm probably gonna go to Jesus ask for a feature. Don't need a... Some see the glass is empty. I see a glass collecting his bread and mash like...